I've made friends here who understand that sometimes we just need a little hand. I've made friends here that check on me. I've made friends here from faraway countries. I've made friends here through God and leading. When you feel so lonesome and blue, I can tell you what to do. Come to Leanie's and say hello. You're a wonderful person that we want to know. My heart is happier, my head is held high, filled with sweet laughter and sometimes a cry since I've been here. Shyness stiffens, my voice is set free, coming into a chat where you all notice me. When you feel lost and so alone, when your words can't find their way home, when transitions are upon your heart and you need a place to start, come to Leanie, according to Leanie, where you will never go unnoticed. Come to Leanie's, according to Leanie's, where everyone is true, true to their heart and still kind to you. No nonsense and drama, we're all about fun. The real true family, accept everyone. According to Leanie, no other place is the same. According to Leanie, remember her name.
Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, everybody. Hi, whole 6 people. I usually don't go live until there's 8. But hell, what the hell? What the hell? Hi, Martin. Hi, Bees. Hi, 4 other people in the bushes. Hi, Maria. Thanks for being here, guys. That schedule was, yeah, I'm gonna work on a different dance schedule. Keep saying I'm gonna work on it. When I say I'm gonna work on something, it usually means I know I need to work on it. I know I need to do better. I'm aware. And that's usually as far as my working on it gets. I need to work on a schedule. I need to do something. I need to do something with my life. Besides, you'll have a different name again by the next time I see you. Yeah, you change your name a lot, but that's okay. You do what you want to do. Hi, Martin. Good to see you. Melly Joe. Hello, my friend. Thank you for coming in. B says she counts for 3 people. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Well, welcome everybody. You guys hit the like for me. I appreciate it so much. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you're at. 5 Flames, how are you? I'm having drinks tonight here in Indiana. Girl, you go ahead. I actually went and ate something tonight. It's the first time I've eaten anything since the banana. Was scared to eat all day yesterday. My stomach was just tore up. I've kept it down. I think I'm on the road to recovery. And I really wanted a Bloody Mary while I was out to eat, but just, baby in my stomach a little bit. I feel a lot better. That was disgusting, and I didn't like that at all. Well, you guys know I have a weak stomach. Anyways, and I wasn't sure if it was just that, the dumb, stupid stuff that goes on with my stomach. But then when I started like up chucking, that was it for me. I knew I was just gone. Freeside, hello, sweetheart. Um, I could take advantage of you, and you would. Who could take? Well, we. y- Oh, wow. You don't have to behave as long as you're not being hateful to anybody else. You don't have to behave. And I dig it. Um, Five Flames. But I wanted to have a drink, but I babied my tummy. So maybe tomorrow night. My second eldest son, has a very weak stomach. I understand. Yeah. Uh, right on. Rose Petal Network listening as usual. Miss you all. We miss you too, Rose Petal. We'll try to get you through a little while. If chat keeps going, I'll keep going. I've had to, yesterday I did a lot of thinking about the channel, you guys, and I got off work early enough to hit up the liquor store. There's nothing wrong with being a female, bees. Uh, I would hate to be a man. God, I would hate to be a man. There are times it comes in handy, like when you gotta pee and you're in the middle of nowhere. Instead of squatting, it'd be easier to rip it out and just go. Or, when you're sick, you get babied. Um, you know, I guess there's advantages to being a man, but I think the disadvantages of being a man outweigh all of that. So I don't want to be a man. Uh, Five Flames, my hours are hit and miss for your streams. I know, and I say this all the time, but I absolutely mean it. I'm gonna start working on these hours. I gotta figure something out. I gotta figure something out. I don't know what. I keep saying I'm gonna do like 2 or 3 lives during the day, and that hasn't come to fruition. My life is turmoil. I got one more full day with the grand pup, and then I think I'm free for a week or two. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I feel like I don't know if I'm coming or going. I just work. That's all I do. That's all I'll do till I die, and no one will care. But I'm cool with that. That's part of being a man. Right. And listen, I know moms work hard. Okay. I've done it all. I've been a stay at home mom. Most of my life, I held a full time job, 40 plus hours, depending on which job it was. And then I come home and still be a mom. So I get that moms work hard too, but I think we forget sometimes how hard dads work. And um uh in my life, I can't say for all households, but in my life, um I've always had a husband that went to work 5, 6, 7 days a week, and that was, that's what he did. He just did it to take care of his family, and didn't take many vacation times. Didn't, you know what I mean? And when I had baby child 20 years ago, like I was gonna go right I worked until the day before I was induced with him, which I ended up going into labor anyway, so it didn't matter. Um, and I worked up and my intentions, you guys, were to go back to work in about 3 weeks. I mean, I was young and uh, always had great pregnancies, bounced back really, really fast. And at the time, Beefcake was like, "Why? Like, I'll work, you stay home with the baby." I was just floored. He worked 3 jobs so I could stay home with that baby for a year and a half, and then I went back to work, and I was so grateful for that time with him because I knew he was gonna be my last baby. I didn't even know I was gonna have that baby, but when I did, I just wanted to soak up every second with him because I knew it was gonna fly by, and it did. Um, Maria, I don't know if I'm coming or going most days. Yeah, but I don't like that feeling. I'm sure nobody likes that feeling. I'm sure nobody likes that feeling. And if I could do something to change it, which I feel like I can, I just gotta make myself change it, right? Then, then I'm willing to do that. Um, my children's dad doesn't work, they're lazy and don't work, they're lazy and never pay a penny. Wow, that's terrible. You know, I one thing I can say about both marriages, is that both men worked really, really hard. Um, and, you know, we didn't always have money. Well, we hardly ever had money, but we always had a roof over our head and bills paid and, a decent, a car that wasn't breaking down every 5 minutes. You know what I mean? Um, and we just made it. And luckily, I knew how to. I mean, I could pinch pennies like nobody's business. Um, so I never took advantage of either one of those men and the hard work that they put in for the family. Um, I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful. And I always did everything that I could um, to save money, even today, you guys, I haven't worked in 2 years. Gotta get a fucking job too, for nothing else but just to get a schedule going. Um, and even today, I don't spend any money, um, just because I don't feel like I have that right? I'm not working. It's not my money. All I do is eat, sleep, do housework, dull life. I live Rose Petal, I'm right there with you. Maria said, I worked 2 jobs right up until I had my second baby, never had a man that I could rely on. I relied on myself only. Wow. I know I have been blessed in that area. I know that. But I never took advantage of it. I always went to work. My first marriage, I babysat during the day, and then I worked at nighttime after dinner was done. I'd work a couple hours at night, and then I worked 8 to 10 hour days on the weekends. And that was mainly because I demanded that my children went to a private school, and he demanded he wasn't going to pay for it. And so I put my kids through private school. That's what I worked for. Um, but when you walk into a classroom, you get a call at work that your daughter's sugar is low, blood sugar's low and they can't get it up. Um, and I say, well, why are you calling me first? Call the ambulance. I get there before the ambulance does because they called me first, and they've got her laid out on the classroom floor. I kid you not. This is what happened to my 10-year-old daughter. She was diagnosed with diabetes at 9 years old. At 10 years old, I walked in that class. I was like, "Where's my kid?" And she's still in the classroom. Walked in the classroom. She's laying on the floor in the classroom, you guys. They had granulated little sugar packets that you would pour into your coffee or tea all around the floor next to her. Her whole mouth, there was granulated sugar all over it, like they were just trying to pour it into her mouth. And she was out of it. And I was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you people? What where's the nurse?" The nurse was doing that, you guys, putting granulated sugar in the mouth of my unconscious child who could have breathed that in. And the saddest part about the whole thing is that in her book bag was a diabetic kit. In the classroom was a diabetic kit. In the nurse's office that I supplied was a diabetic kit, which included uh, some like icing. Uh, and I trained them all how to do it, even though the nurse should have known how to do it. And all you do is you put it when they're unconscious, call the ambulance, right? In the meantime, you put a little bit of icing down in their gum between their teeth and the gum of their mouth, and you just kind of rub it in. That sugar gets into their bloodstream and it slowly wakes them up. Instead of getting that, uh, they were pouring sugar into her mouth. So when I walked in and I saw that, I was done. I was done. And I would have begged, borrowed, or stealed, I'm not kidding you, to get my kids out of that school system. I could not believe what I was watching happen. I was so pissed. I had her awake by the time the ambulance got there. So yeah, that's why I put my kids in a to private school, because it was a very, very small school. Had less than 20 kids in it. I taught them how to use the diabetic kit. That Not only that, you guys, she had a glucagon pen. What that is it's a one shot. It's just one shot. It's a needle that's got medication in it. If they fall asleep or pass out because of low blood sugar, just give them that shot in their leg or their arm. Within less than a minute, it shoots them full of sugar and it wakes them right up. Do you think they use that? No. You know how much that pen cost me? That shot cost me $300 per shot. And I had 3 of them in the school. 3 of them, 2 that were in that room, and they didn't even use it. Couldn't believe it. So I got my kids out of that really quickly. Um, so, 5 Flames, you're good. Keep talking. I love it. The man should work and provide for the family. The wife should take care of the home and the kids. Very unpopular opinion. I'm of that opinion, but I'm very old fashioned girl. But if I think that if the kids are in school and the woman wants to go to work, she should go to work. Or if the household needs more money, um, work it out. Uh, I worked nights, so we didn't have to pay a babysitter, and he worked days. So many women's in the workforce bring down the wages for men, not throwing shade, but it's true. Oh, 5 Flames, honey, you're going to get some shade for that. You're gonna get some shade for that. Single mom of 4, worked all the time, ran a business. Nice. My mom wasn't allowed to work. My dad worked every day. Very hard to provide. Yeah. My shop is full of women. What do you do? I want to know. A whole lot of weird shit was voted and packaged with some other stuff we had. We wanted. Sucks that we have it. Because men aren't the way it should be. It is true. There's a lot of deadbeat dads out there, and moms have no choice but to do what they got to do, right? To the person who has my has a name that's way too long to type. You're not wrong. I love it. Yeah, just call her Bees. My nan was diagnosed with diabetes. My mom said one time her mom had an attack, so they put a teaspoon of sugar in her mouth and she wouldn't let go. They learned from that. Yeah, you can't do that. Well, on top of that, they could breathe in and it will coat. A whole lot of bad stuff could happen with that. The phenomenon you mentioned, what was that? Men aren't what they should be. Sometimes. Hi, Kevin. How are you, honey? Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Can you guys hit the like for me? I appreciate it so much. I'm too busy working to keep up with running policy. I'm to blame. I should have been at the courthouse cussing at people and in DC throwing middle fingers. Well, I throw middle fingers with you. Those are called juices. You build cabinets. Nice. Can you come do mine? I mean, you're right here in Indiana. Let's go. Actually, I have really nice cabinets. Um, I'm struggling with them though. I need an assistant. I'm not opposed to hiring one. Is there still a big market for custom made cabinets? Five Flames, like someone who can do the admin and you can do the practical that you enjoy. Nice, Leanie. Right, old school, but always share the worry, the work. Yeah, my husband is diabetic. He has bleeds and insulin. What does that mean? He has bleeds and insulin. 10 like 17 watching. Uh-oh, somebody has missed a step. Y'all please hit the like or hit the unlike or do some kind of likes. I don't know. Thanks guys for putting up with me. I'm in deep tonight with Jack. Go ahead. I love it. It's good to have you here. My nan had to inject herself every day at different. Yeah, my daughter, which you guys have met her, C. Andersoni, that comes in here. She had a pump for years and years, probably, gosh, 15, 15 10, 15 years now. She's had a insulin pump that connects to her stomach and it just, you know, certain times a day gives her insulin. She just went off of it, you guys. She's going back on shots. So she'll be giving herself at least 4 shots a day. Um, it's just her sugar has just gotten to where the pump is just not able to help regulate. I mean, she's either high or she's low. I mean, so it's just easier for her to regulate her sugars with her giving herself shots. So she's already started it. She went back to the shots. So I'm kind of worried about it a little bit, but what can we do? We're a huge cabinet company. We do build customs, mostly big contracts of plain like clothes. Nice. 19 watching now, 18 watching now. Who hit the like? Please hit the like. Kaz, hello. Thank you so much. Thank you for hitting the like. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. I haven't really been, well, I haven't been on that much, you guys. I realized that I had, the last 2 weeks have been hit or miss for me, coming online. Want to know one thing I like about drinking of alcohol in a short time when you piss, it sounds like a horse pissing. Well, are you sitting down, Five Flames? I want to know. Because if you're drinking and standing up peeing, you're probably peeing all over the place, and that would piss me off, honey. So sit down and push your wiener down. Hello, everybody in the naked bushes. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Be careful where you sit up there. Oh, brother. Five Flames, you're probably peeing all over the toilet. Oh god, nothing worse than someone peeing when they're drinking. Oh god. Who's cleaning your toilet and your walls and your I'm not gonna go there with you guys. You guys know what's a thing with me. Shut up, Martin. I'm rubbish with structure. Don't think I could go live and make a schedule and drink. Maria, Anne, hello. Hi, my friend. Maria, so glad you said that. I don't know what I'm doing, right, Maria? First, what, 5.5, 6 months of this, I went live almost every night. And I was happy to go live, and I was happy to be here. Uh, and and then I went on that, I went and did that job for my son for a week, and then I was only able to, go live once, but I jumped into Maggie's once too. And then all last week happened, right? And I think I did 2 lives last week because my parents were here, and then this week I think this is my second or third one, I don't know. Here's the deal. Whenever you for me, so when you go live so much, it like burns you out, right? You're just like, "Oh god, like I need a break," right? Because I wasn't taking a break. Because for me it's all or nothing, right? First or fifth gear. And but then when you take a break, the longer you take a break, the more of the scaries you get, like the anxiety of going live. And um what are we going to talk about? Who's going to be there? Who cares? All these negative thoughts. And I've had so many negative thoughts about, do I just stop at this point? I mean, I talked to Martin about it. Martin and I don't think he minds me saying that we've had this discussion a couple times before. Like, when is it time just to stop? And I've thought about it many times. Like, um, has it run its course? Am I done with it? Is everybody else done with it? And then I'll get a message, that'll say, "Hey, thank you, for going live," or "Thank you for saying that," or something like that. And then I'm like, "Oh God, it's not time yet." And so I'm hoping I'll know when it's time. Um, but sometimes when it's a bad live, like the other night whenever I got sick, and I was just like, I struggled for an hour before I ever was like, I gotta go. I just gotta go. Um, I struggled for an hour, and then I struggled through the sickness. But before that, I was even struggling because chat wasn't moving. And I could talk to myself all damn day, right? I don't want to come on here and talk to myself. I'm here to interact with people as well. So if chat is not interacting, like, what am I doing? You know? So I think about that a lot. I think about it probably too much. Yes, if you go live every day, you need to be focused subjects to talk about what do you do if it does, right? Yeah, y'all hit the like. I'd appreciate it. We exchange wise counsel. You're often there for me too, baby. Well, thank you, Martin. Thank you. You put the blue tablets in your toilet? Oh God, it's a whole thing with me. I think you need to be focused to go live every day, need subject and backups even. Yeah, yeah. Most of the time, I'm not gonna lie, I just come on here and I wing it. And because here's the deal. You could have subject, but we're only gonna talk about it for 20 or 30 minutes, and then it just moves along, right? And you never know who's gonna be here. They may not wanna deal with your subject, you know what I mean? So it's almost like you have to wing it anyways, it's just the way it goes. You think I'm entertaining, and I feel like I well, I'm just gonna say, it doesn't matter how I feel. I'm thankful you said that, so thank you. I talk to myself because I need expert advice sometimes. People who talk to themselves are funny to me. Like, what are you guys talking about? Only 13 likes and 22 people here? Oh, smiles are beautiful and contagious. That's so sad. Did I put up a thing about usually when I put up something about the likes, we usually get them. I think people just pop in and just forget to do it sometimes, or they hate me. You do extremely well, Leanie. We're just hard on ourselves. Thank you, Maria. Thank you. Smiles are beautiful and contagious. I hope you're well. Smiles and beautiful. Wait, didn't you have a surgery? Listen to me. I think I know about everybody's health problems. Hold on. Hold on. I'm pretty sure I know about everybody's health problems. Smiles are beautiful and contagious. Didn't you have a surgery? I remember when people tell me they're either going to have a surgery or did have a surgery. Have any of the ladies used a Shiwi? Kaz, I have to tell you, we looked that up a couple weeks ago because Mary Jane, it was either Bees or Mary Jane Doe that talked about it. And none of us had, well, a lot of us had never heard of it. We looked it up. I pulled up pictures. I think I'm going to get one just to see if it works. Maybe I'll do a live review on me peeing in the Shiwi. Um, just got out of the hospital. I have stage 4 lung cancer. Oh, smiles are beautiful, contagious, honey. I'm so sorry. Sending you lots of love and big hugs to you, honey. I knew you were going through something. I sometimes I forget what everybody's doing, but as soon as I see a name, I'm like, wow, wait, something's going on, and I remember it that way. Has anybody seen Mel Mel? I was thinking about her as well. Um, hoping she is well on her way to recovery. Um, Leanie, I can't help it. You have an amazing channel and help people more than you realize it. Thank you so much, Bees. That was from you and the Shiwi. Oh my gosh. Um, yeah, this is my third cancer since 2008. Honey, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's terrible. We don't always see what good we do. Thank you, Maria. That is true. I have a lady friend who likes to play. I've been trying to get her to pee while doing a headstand. Is that weird? It's completely weird, but I want to see it too. So, can you make that happen and film it for me? Martin, that's not a new nurse uniform. I'm a doctor. I'm a doctor on YouTube. I remember people's things they got going on. 23 people here. Who hit the like? Who hit it? Let me see. Wait, no, let me get out of this. Think I might have to put a reminder up. Poop. 23 people here and 14 watching. Y'all, we missed a step. We try to get 50 likes every live I go, you guys, put us out on the algorithm to keep us moving. So if you don't mind hitting that, I'm gonna start the poll because I think that usually helps people. We usually get our likes when we do that. All right. Nature Sounds, thank you so much. I hope you're doing well. All right, bees. Take care, honey. Sweet dreams. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you so much. I bought a Chewy from Temu for camping. Haven't used it yet. Kaz, can you go in the bathroom and use it really quick and let me know how it works out? No, seriously, can you? I think I'm gonna get me one. Thank you, Martin, but I have to give the credit to Jack Daniels tonight. And Diet Coke. That sounds good. Jack Daniels and Diet Coke. She was peeing in what I watched too. Oh, Lord. Martin, what are you watching? It's okay. I have accepted it. Want to have a smile all the time. Doesn't matter as long as I'm pain free. Big hugs to you, honey. Yeah, I agree. Uh, they do make they make a great team. Y'all hit the like. Oh, I love you too, Five Flames. And you're in Indiana. You're a Hoosier. Um, thank you so much, Maria. Thank you. Gotta go. Sorry. See you next time. Bye, and take care of yourself, honey, and take care of those animals. Um, y'all, can I just tell you guys something? I became a grandmother 16 years ago today. Can you believe it? I became a grandma 16 years ago today. My oldest grandbaby, 16 years old. I just cannot believe it. I remember I was at work the day she was born. This is no lie. The day she was born, I was at work. I got several calls that day. And her mother had gone to a birthing center. It was a whole nightmare. Ended up going to the hospital from there, having the baby. And my sister got the picture first for some reason. I think I had a flip phone. And my sister got the picture first. She sent me the picture. Y'all, this right here is going to sound so bad. And it is bad, but I mean it in the nicest sort of bad way. And I don't know any other way but to be honest with you guys. Okay. I got sent this picture and I knew that she was 5 pounds, 13 ounces. And so I got sent this picture and I looked at that baby. And my heart at first was like, oh, there's my first grandbaby, blah, blah, blah. And then I looked at that picture again. I was like, oh my God, that baby's ugly. That's not my grandbaby. Y'all, that's what I really thought. I was like, ah. That's that's not my grandbaby. That baby's ugly and big, and my baby's small. How does a 5-pound baby look like that? So then I was kind of embarrassed, and I walked around showing that ugly baby's picture to people, and I was not happy because the baby wasn't pretty. Isn't that terrible? But it's the truth. And then my sister calls me like an hour later, and she's like, "Leanie, I'm so sorry. And I was like, "What'd you do?" She said, "I sent you the wrong baby picture." Y'all, that picture that she sent me was my brother's baby. He had a he had a child the same day my grandchild was born. And I was so thankful that it was my brother's baby that was ugly instead of my grandchild that was ugly. And I was like, "Oh my God, it's okay." I didn't tell her. I was like, "Just send me the picture of the new baby." I was praying, and y'all, that picture she sent me of that baby, now that was a pretty baby, and I knew right away that one was mine. Not because it was pretty, but kind of because it was pretty, and because she was smaller. She was little dainty looking thing. But I was so thankful because there was a rule that I have for my children, and it was don't be bringing ugly people into our family because I'm not having ugly grandchildren. That's the God's honest truth. I had told all that so shallow, right? I told all my kids, even baby child who's not even dating right now, I was like, do not bring ugly people into this family. Don't do it. My mother was a beauty. Her mother was a beauty. I was like, we don't have ugly people here. Do not give me ugly grandchildren. So when I saw that, I was like, oh my God, they gave me an ugly grandchild. Because her mom, my son's first wife, she's a beautiful girl. I mean, beautiful girl. I was like, oh yes, I'm having some beautiful grandbabies. Now, when I got that picture, I was like, oh my God, God has struck me for telling my children not to bring ugly people to the family. And then I got that beautiful picture of that girl. And I'm telling you, from day one, she was my heart. And I was with her on Wednesday. I saw her on Wednesday, and she just made varsity cheer and varsity. She's in the 10th grade. She made varsity cheer and varsity soccer. And I was just staring at her, you guys. I was just staring at her. And she has all of the beautiful parts of her mom, which is her mom and my son divorced years and years ago, and he's remarried. And she lives with her dad. Her dad raised her, which is my son. She has the most beautiful parts of her mom and the most beautiful parts of my son. I'm just staring at her, and she's like, "Mammy, what's wrong with you?" I was like, "Girl, you're beautiful." And she's like, "Oh, thanks, Mammy." But she really is. I would tell you if I had an ugly grandkid, I would. I'd be like, "Oh God, they have a good person." I wouldn't say my grandchild's ugly. I would say they have a really great personality. That's what I would say. Don't bring ugly people into your families. Don't do it. Don't do it. Um, According to Lena, there's been 2 earthquakes in New South Wales in the Hunter Valley. I'm not real sure, but I'm thinking DJ is from there. Prayers, there's not too much damage. Today, Melly, there's been 2 earthquakes in New South Wales in the Hunter Valley. I'm not sure, but I'm thinking DJ from there. Oh my goodness. I didn't even that just tells you how out of it I am. Let me get through chat and then we'll bring it up. I want to know about it. Have not had the chance to listen to you, but have had the chance to listen to you, but love listening to you, Leaning. Oh, smiles are beautiful. Thank you. Bees will be looking for you when you get up to smoke or pee or drink or I don't know. I have 7 grands, ages 21, through July 1st. Aw, uh, thank you. Thank you, guys. Um, you said that too, you have to tell your kids don't marry ugly people. It's important. You're the guy who falls asleep in their chair. Oh god, I don't understand that. Uh, Imma lay down. Have a good night. Five Flames, go to bed. Sleep it off, honey. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it so much. New South Wales. Didn't I say it right? New South Wales. We enjoyed it, Five Flames. Okay, we need to look that up. Well, it's too late. I'm fugly, asked Gina Diamond. Well then just if you're fugly, then bees, just make sure that you bring in um pretty people. maybe it'll maybe it'll balance out. Uh Kaz says, Lena, you're so funny. All newborns look like grumpy old men. Um, Kaz, I'm right there with you. My sister's youngest, no, second to the youngest child, she I didn't meet her until she was like 3 months old. You guys, she was long and skinny. I mean, this long and skinny, little baby. And I'm not kidding you, she looked like a monkey. She did. She looked like a freaking monkey. And I was like, I just couldn't help but to start laughing. When I saw her hair was everywhere. She had like all this hair everywhere. She's skinny and just long. And I could I couldn't say a word. I just started laughing. And she didn't like me till she was about 4 years old because I think she knew I was laughing at her, but I couldn't help it. She was not a pretty baby. She wasn't. Uh All right, Five Flames, get you some sleep, honey. Get you some rest. A lot of the babies do look like grumpy old men. They do. They really, really do. They look like monkeys. Something's wrong. My kids are gorgeous. My oldest is part Vietnamese and the other three blonde and sky blue eyes. Youngest has curly hair. Aw. Oh, smiles are contagious and beautiful. You have a good night. Thank you so much for coming in. It was good seeing you. Mobile mechanic. You're up early again. Hello, honey. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Did you guys hit the like? Did y'all hit the like? I'd appreciate it so much. Um, all right. Let me. I want to pull this up really quick. What Melly Joe is talking about. Let's see. I didn't even know you guys had earthquakes over there. Oh wow. All right. Let's see. Oh wow. Let's see what this says. Hold on.
hit parts of Australia, and around 700 reports of tremors are made each year. The Australian plate extends around the Indonesian archipelago through the southwest Pacific into New Zealand and near Antarctica. This plate is under pressure from the Eurasian plate to the north and the Pacific plate to the east. Most earthquakes will happen at the intersection of these plates, but the pressure of plate movements can cause interplate fault lines. Dr. Seema Musavi, seismologist at the Australian National University, says you can think of Australia as being one big pavlova. If you push the sides of this pavlova, you'll get cracks anywhere on the top. The biggest cracks will be near the sides where there's the most pressure.
Just so you guys know, Melly Jo says that New South Wales got hit with 2 earthquakes today. So that's what I'm watching right now. We're watching if you want to watch about it. Say prayers for our friends who may or may not have had some damage. I've been through earthquakes before as well, and I'm just letting you know it's scary. It's so scary, and then you have all the aftershocks to deal with, and then you deal with the whole "oh crap, is it happening again" kind of thing, you know. So let's finish watching this, and then we'll.
But there will also be cracks forming around the top as well.
The landmark cathedral was continuing to collapse after the shakes.
Earthquakes can occur anywhere in Australia, but some regions are more prone to tremors. Mountains tend to be a good indication on where seismic activity has taken place in the past. So Australia's most active earthquake areas tend to be around the Adelaide Hills in South Australia, the Northern Territory, and along the Great Dividing Range between Melbourne, Canberra, and Newcastle. Australia's largest onshore earthquake was a 6.6 magnitude tremor in Tennant Creek, which hit on January 22nd, 1988. And one of the most fatal earthquakes was the Newcastle quake on December 28, 1989. It killed 13 people and caused $4 billion worth of damage around the city.
Here, race back, get into the car. Don't worry about me, I'll follow you.
Get those bricks, see if they come off.
Yep.
This is Beaumont Street, Hamilton, just minutes after the blast or the explosion or the earthquake, and it looks as though a bomb has hit. Bombs have hit all along here. It's like a war scene. People are standing around just dazed. There has been some loss of life, it appears, and buildings all up and down the street have just collapsed into the roadway.
Wow.
On average, Western Australia tends to have the biggest tremors and is also prone to earthquake swarms. An earthquake swarm describes when a cluster of earthquakes hit all at once. In a normal earthquake event, a main quake will occur, followed by some aftershocks. A swarm can include even hundreds of moderately sized tremors altogether, often followed by their own individual aftershocks too. That's what happened in January 2022, when WA's Great Southern Region was hit by 40 earthquakes over 3 weeks, including a 4.7 magnitude quake near Wagen. During a magnitude 1 or 2 quake, you might feel some light shaking. Damage doesn't tend to occur until the quake hits about 4.5. Once the earthquake reaches above 5, that's when you'd expect to see some damage to buildings. But thankfully, in Australia, that is fairly rare.
Wow. Okay. So this is from the Northwest Star. Major earthquake rattles regional New South Wales epicenter close to coal mine. God, that's scary. A magnitude of a 4.8 earthquake rocked regional NSW on August 23rd, with an epicenter appearing to be near the coal mine at Muswellbrook. The quake rattled the Hunter region as far as Dubbo. Y'all don't make fun of me for not pronouncing these right. Dubbo Mudgee, Tamworth, oh my God, Wollongong, and Central East Coast by about midday. Residents said they felt the ground or buildings shake at locations widespread at Newcastle West. You guys, there's no way. I can read Hamilton, Singleton, Moose Wellbrook, Salamander Bay, at the Grease Forge Showground, and the Central Coast. Geoscientist Australia has occurred that the earthquake struck Denman at 12:01 on Friday at the depth of 10 kilometers, causing widespread tremors. The Bureau of Meteorology has confirmed there is no tsunami risk to Australia. That's good. Tsunamis scare the hell out of me. At least 3 earthquakes in 15 minutes rocked Moosewell Brook, and all were close to a coal mine. There was the main shock about midday, which registered 4.8 magnitude, followed by 2 aftershocks by 12:15, according to senior seismologist and Geoscience Australia, Dr. Hadi, that name. There is always a possibility of aftershocks will continue for the weeks to come, but as a general rule of thumb, the larger aftershocks tend to occur in the earlier stages. BHP's Mount Arthur coal mine appeared to be the epicenter for the events. That's wild. It's not unusual for earthquakes to occur close to the mines because the mines are actually located close to the fault lines, that doctor said. A BHP spokesperson told the Newcastle Herald that a few team members from the mine site required first aid for minor injuries suffered when items fell. Thankfully, no one was seriously hurt. Inspections are being carried out at the site before operations can safely resume, and BHP is working with Muswell Brookshire Council. Amanda Sharp, who lives 2 minutes away from the town of Newcastle, told ANC's she heard the earthquake coming before she felt it. Wow, I've never heard that before. It actually sounded like a huge wind tunnel coming up. It sounded like massive wind, but there was no wind, and then the whole entire house just started shaking. We've had things on top of our kitchen and they fall off. We had glass on top of our kitchen shelf and they've fallen down. Mrs. Sharp said the significant rattle was felt throughout the town all the way to Muswell Brook through Mudgee. I've still got horses that are galloping around my property that are still stirred up and quite agitated from it. My dog is still underneath the bed. We can't get her out. Wow, look at that. The red mark represents the earthquake of the epicenter, you guys, while the blue marks indicate where the tremors were felt. That's wild. Miss Sharp moved to the area in 2020 and said she thinks there has been a small tremor in the area before, but nothing like this. We ran outside straight away to check what was happening. New South Wales ambulance confirmed no major injuries had been reported locally stemming from the earthquake. More than 2,500 people are without power in the Muswell Brook area, according to Ausgrid. Muswell Brook Chamber of Commerce President Mike Kelly said that he was driving and felt a bump in the road. All the power is off, so we're standing outside waiting for it to come back on, Mr. Kelly said. No serious damage, though a few things fell off the shelf. Some ceiling panels dropped out here and there. Barbara Grays, the manager of the Vinnie's Op Shop in Muswell Brook. It was a pretty ordinary day at the shop before everything started shaking sideways. Miss Gray said she understood the local shopping center was evacuated and many businesses were without power. Okay. So there you kind of have it. Hopefully, I don't know who all is there. I'm not exactly sure where or coordinates DJ is to that or anybody else, but hopefully they all have power and everybody's okay. Uh, y'all please hit that like. I'm still up getting ready to lay down. Okay, mobile mechanic. Thank you for coming in though. I appreciate it so much. I haven't heard of the earthquakes. I'm near ACT. There you go, honey. Wait, ACT is something territory. I'm not sure what ACT is. That woman has a good sort of home county's English accent. It is scary for sure. It is really scary. Our earthquake was not as bad as some countries. We've had a few here. Right. I mean, in America, I mean, having a 4 point or a 5 point is not. I mean, we'll get that. It's just a shaking. Some things get knocked off books or whatever. But anything over a 6, and we get all the way up into the 8s, and it's catastrophe. I have an Aussie slang, which I think she picked up from me saying it. New South Wales. Do I have an Aussie slang? I love it. Kaz, I have been doing my very, very, very best to learn everything I can about Australia and the UK because I want to relate to my friends. Just get an interpreting. Yeah, some of those I know the pronunciations. I know it's laughable. Um but I try. Brook. So y'all just call it brook instead of mole, whatever I was saying. Scousers say brook in a pleasant way. Pets start acting funny before then. It's very wild. Yeah, I think they do pretty much in any kind of storms and stuff. Um, Now these ones that I have here, these 2 dogs I have here, they won't they're not scared of storms, so they don't warn me that like even a thunderstorm is coming. But when Cheyenne was living, I'm telling you, 20 minutes before I ever knew there was a storm coming, she started acting weird. I knew that there was one coming because she was petrified of him and she could hear him far off. But yeah, pay attention to your pets. They know stuff that we don't. Mudgy, 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 mudgy. I say mudgy. Is it mudgy? Canadians say about uh the way our Scots say it, like a boot. My sister used to say a boot, and I was like, "Would you stop it? It's about." I'm not sure where Lulu is either. ACT equals Australian Capital Territory. Oh, well, now I know. Australian Capital Territory. Where's that? I don't remember seeing that on the map. Mudgee. I got it right. What up? Thank you, Nelly Joe. I'm super excited. I love it when I pronounce it right. I really do. Makes me feel like I don't know. I'm part of it, right? So I hope Lou, I mean, and uh isn't Mel Mel whatever? Mudgee was that town that they were talking about, Martin. She's just telling me how to pronounce it right. It is pronounced Mudgee, but it's spelled Mud, Gee. Just to let you guys know, I'm not going to give out too much information because it's not my place to give any information on people, but I will say this. Our sweet Mags is going to be taking a break for I don't know how long, couple days, maybe a day, couple days. She's told me she's going to take a break for a couple days or whatever. She had a family member who passed away this morning. She got the call this morning at 7:30, and she's devastated, you guys. And I'm sure some of you have already heard from her, the ones that she's really close to. But say a prayer for our Maggie and for her heart. And she, like she said, she knew that it was coming. But you can't prepare for that, right? You can't. You try, we try. It doesn't work. It's still just as painful. So I don't want to give out any more information than that. She just told me that she needed some time. And I told her to take all the time that she needed and that we loved her and that we will be here when and if she needs to talk about it. And if not, then just come back whenever she feels it. So, yeah, lots of prayers to you, Mags. We love you. I'm sure you're going to listen to this later. And if you can't see chat, people are putting in hearts and prayers for you in chat. And we want you to know how much we love you. And we're thinking about you. And we send our best hugs to you today. It's so hard when you watch someone you care about go through something like that and you can't. You guys know. I mean, I know Melly Joe would be there that quick. I know I would be there that quick if we could. I know Maria would be there that quick as she could. So all we can do is just send lots of love her way and give her the time she needs. And I know that you guys are think that that's a good thing, that she's taken a little time for herself. Yeah, lots of love to you, Mags. All right, guys, I've got to switch these dogs out. You guys, this is, thank you, Jesus, hallelujah. Just tonight and tomorrow night is the last night with my grandpup. He goes home on Sunday morning, and you never seen such a happy person in your life. I try to let the dogs, after my grandpup's been here all week, I've been like, let's just put them together, see what happens. Maybe we could have a full day of a play date with the dogs. And Newt was fine. He stood at attention. Now, mind you, little boy towers over him. He's probably twice as tall as Newt. He's a Great Dane. He's huge. So Newt just kind of stood there at attention, really still, while little boy smelled him, and it was fine. And then I threw a ball. Newt went running after it, so it was no big deal. But he came back, and little boy was sniffing the little girl, smelling her, and all this other stuff. And Newt came in a growling. He was not happy. So I separated them again because when dogs fight, don't ever get in the middle of it, especially big dogs. You don't want to get in the middle of that. So I separated them again. So I'm still having to keep them separated. Like right now, little boy is in the office and my babies are in here in their living room. So what I have to do is take my babies back there, put them in a bedroom, let little boy come out and go outside. and then put little boy back in the office. It's just a whole thing, you guys. It's a whole thing. And I'm so grateful that my kids are going to be coming home very soon to take care of their animals. I get to drop them off on Sunday morning, and I'm super excited about it. So let me go switch out all of the animals, get them, make sure they've used the bathroom, and I will be right back. Good morning, RC. Thank you for coming in. BRB.
Maggie's got a voice so loud, bright as sunshine through a cloud. In Liverpool, she's our pride, with that Scouser charm she can't hide. Leanie's got that snowy hair, talking telly to anywhere. Podcasts live and they just chat, but Maggie snaps back just like that. Shut up, Leanie, she calls out, voice like trumpets ringing out. In this show of laughs and glee, Maggie's words are wild and free. Leanie laughs a hearty sound, standing with her pints around. But Maggie, she don't hold back, her words cut quick with a smack. Oh, oh, that vintage swing in the air, big band tunes everywhere. Maggie's accent's pure delight through the mic, day and night. Shut up, Leanie, she calls out, voices clash with playful doubt. They entertain in harmony, Maggie's words wild and free. Maggie's got a voice so loud, bright as sunshine through a cloud. In Liverpool, she's our pride, with that Scouser charm she can't hide. Leanie's got that snowy hair, talking telly to anywhere. Podcasts live and they just chat, but Maggie snaps back just like that. Shut up, Leanie, she calls out, voice like trumpets ringing out. In this show of laughs and glee, Maggie's words are wild and free. Leanie laughs a hearty sound, standing with her pints around. But Maggie, she don't hold back, her words cut quick with a smack. Oh, oh, that vintage swing in the air, big band tunes everywhere. Maggie's accent's pure delight through the mic, day and night. Shut up, Leanie, she calls out, voices clash with playful doubt. They entertain in harmony, Maggie's words wild and free. Maggie's got a voice so loud, bright as sunshine through a cloud. In Liverpool, she's our pride, with that Scouser charm she can't hide. Leanie's got that snowy hair, talking telly to anywhere. Podcasts live and they just chat, but Maggie grabs the mic, Leanie ditching for a smoke in the bushes. Well, natural, all the viewers woke. Moderators locked out, chaos in the chat. Dress ain't needed in this bizarre habitat. Cigarette ash falling, Maggie's in the lid. Quirky tunes and laughter, planting every seed. Channel turned to madhouse, naked folks abound. Rapture animate, lifting souls off the ground. Was it real, was it just? Leanie in the haze, dreaming wild escapades, lost in smoky craze. Maggie's take over, electrified the scene. Naked in the bushes, or just a funky dream. Rapture in the air, moderators be damned. Maggie center stage commands high demand. Techno fails and whispers, virtual distress. Everybody naked, feeling overdressed. Leanie snaps awake, cigarette half spent. Maggie's take over a fantastical event. Channel run amok, viewer shedding clothes. Digital rapture in the twilight it glows. Was it real, was it just? Leanie in the haze, dreaming wild escapades, lost his smoky craze. Maggie's take over, electrified the scene. Naked in the bushes, or just a funky dream. Rapture in the air, moderators be damned. Maggie center stage commands high demand. Techno fails and whispers, virtual distress. Everybody naked, feeling overdressed. Leanie snaps awake, cigarette half spent. Maggie's take over a fantastical event. Channel run amok, viewer shedding clothes. Digital rapture in the twilight it glows. Was it real, was it just? Leanie in the haze, dreaming wild escapades, lost in smoky craze. Maggie's take over, electrified the scene. Naked in the bushes, or just a funky dream. Maggie grabs the mic, Leanie ditching for a smoke in the bushes, or natural. All the viewers woke, moderators locked out, chaos in the chat. Dress ain't needed in this bizarre habitat. Cigarette ash falling, Maggie's in the lid. Quirky tunes and laughter, planting every seed. Channel turned to madhouse, naked folks abound. Rapture animate, lifting souls off the ground. Was it real, was it just? Leanie in the haze, dreaming wild escapades, lost in smoky craze. Maggie's take over, electrified the scene. Naked in the bushes, or just a funky dream. Rapture in the air, moderators be damned. Maggie center stage commands high demand. Techno fails and whispers, virtual distress. Everybody naked, feeling overdressed. Leanie snaps awake, cigarette half spent. Maggie's take over a fantastical event. Channel run amok, viewer shedding clothes. Digital rapture in the twilight it glows. Was it real, was it just? Leanie in the haze, dreaming wild escapades, lost his smoky craze. Maggie's take over, electrified the scene. Naked in the bushes, or just a funky dream. Rapture in the air, moderators be damned. Maggie center stage commands high demand. Techno fails and whispers, virtual distress. Everybody naked, feeling overdressed. Leanie snaps awake, cigarette half spent. Maggie's take over a fantastical event. Channel run amok, viewer shedding clothes. Digital rapture in the twilight it glows. Was it real, was it just? Leanie in the haze, dreaming wild escapades, lost in smoky craze. Maggie's take over, electrified the scene. Naked in the bushes, or just a funky dream.
All right, all right, all right. There we go. Did y'all hit the like? Ciao. Wednesday. Come on. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, Lizzo. Hello. Let me jump through this really quick. Last night when you said you were switching dogs, yeah, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Next time, I'll never do it this way again. Never. I'll just go to my daughter's house and stay over there because it's much easier than doing this with the dogs. It's so much easier. I am feeling better, Lizzo. Thank you so much. Thank you. See there? Dogs are just nuts. They're nuts. Go lay down. Okay. Anyways, did y'all hit the like? I appreciate it so much. If you did. Happy 16th birthday to my grandbaby. I'm going to keep saying that over and over again. $23 likes. Thank you guys so much. We're almost halfway there. Yeah. Y'all just keep Maggie in your prayers. She's just gonna take a couple of days off and be with her family and grieve like she should, and then she will be back. So Martin, that's so cute. Like and subscribe. According to Leanie. Wait a minute. Who wants to know? Leanie wants. I always want to know. I do. So Beefcake wanted me to ask you guys something. The people who are over in the UK and in Australia, he wanted me to ask you guys. This is going to cause a whole thing. He wants to know if you guys have chemtrails. If you guys ever see chemtrails where you're at. If you don't know what that is, we'll be glad to tell you what it is. It's going to start a whole thing probably, and but it's real. And then he asked me today when we were leaving to go get something to eat and do some shopping. He said, "Hey, have you noticed that the sun isn't yellow anymore?" And I was like, "Shut the hell up! Shut the hell up! Not talking to you about that." Not the same thing as plain exhaust. No. Chemtrails, and now they want you to think it's the same. They want you to think it's the same, but it's not the same. Chemtrails are chemicals that are actually being sprayed by aircraft, but plane trails and jet trails that it's different. Well, I mean, I wasn't going to discuss it with him, Martin. But the sun did used to be yellow. I remember. But I wasn't going to discuss it with him because he is a conspiracist and everything's a conspiracy. Or at least a thought to it, and I can't go down that with him. I just can't. I know it takes a few weeks to have funerals over there. We're here, you only have to wait a week maybe. I can't believe you. Really? Do they have to wait that long? Why? Why do you have to wait that long? And Martin, you don't have to use the you in the word colors. Just saying. Just adding another vowel where it doesn't need to be. Well, I remember being a kid, Martin, just saying, and it was yellow. Not yellow like in a lemon, but it was yellow. But I do believe that it has to do with light. The sun is fire, right? I also think that the sun looks different in different places because I swear, next to the sea, if you are on the West Coast and you're watching the sun go down, wait, does the sun go down? Yeah, it does. On the ocean, I swear you can see fire. I swear you can. Could be wrong, but in my little girl mind, I remember seeing the bright yellow in the middle, and then it got oranger towards the edge, and then like a deep orangish red. Chemtrails are a thing there. Wow. Okay. Okay. Well, I will let him know. I didn't believe in it for a long time. Chemtrails. So then I had to, start looking into it. And that's my problem, is that I start looking into it and then I get deeper and deeper and then I'm just screwed up because of it. So I try not to. If it makes sense in my head, then I'll go look into it. But if it doesn't make sense, I'd rather just say you're full of shit and keep going. You also need to shut up once in a while. I just did, RC. I play music so that people don't think the rapture happened when I got all quiet. You shut up, RC. So I'm gonna have to say it like double time now to shut up because Maggie would be telling you to shut up too. So I have to say shut up double time to get all Maggie's shut ups in there as well. Shut up. You shut up, RC. We're in America only discovered that more recent than England. They get their language from us. Lizzo, you shut up too. Color. It's color. Like we don't say it color. Color. Do you guys say color? Calour. See the way you guys spell it, it would be calour, like hour. OUR hour. It's our time. So you guys spell it like calour. We spell it color. So it probably should be COLER, color. Because we don't say color, which OR is. Never mind. It's a thing. They think an H as in herbs is silent. Who does? Herbs. Oh, I guess we do. Flower. Well, because the way I pronounce it is flower. I don't say flower. I say flower, 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 or a flower. Hour. Splendor, favor, color. No, you don't listen to how it sounds. Splendor, favor, color. It's not OUR, you guys. Let's just get off of that because that'll piss me off too. Again. Nature Sound says flower like flower. Now I say flower. Flavor, favor, color. Mm-mm. Savor. No, see, it's savor. ER. Flavor. ER. Favor. ER. Color. ER. It should all be ER. Webster's fucked it up. Savior. Now that should be without the U. It's because you're actually saying or at the end, not our. Americans can't fucking spell. Yeah, we can. Aussies at least didn't lose their spellings. They don't know how to spell either. Webster's fucked us up. I'm not kidding. Not kidding. They show did. Show did. Nature Sounds. You're from England, right? Am I correct on that? Am I correct on that? Jail. Oh, Washington. Oh, okay, gotcha, honey. And you say flat. Well, that may be. Y'all shut up. Maybe people say flower like that way in the northern states, because I say flower or oil. We don't bite. Come and say hi. Kaz, do you guys say jail? I say jail. Or the pokey. The pokey. The death. Hello, the death. Who are you? Tell me something I don't know about you, to death. Oh, you guys say jail too? Do you spell it right? Naked. Yeah, naked. What do you say, naked? Oh, you're a coffee lover. Okay, tell me something else. I want to know too. Tell me more. I just got this like overwhelming feeling to talk to you to death because you're a coffee lover. Okay, let's talk. To death. So you like coffee. What else? Tell me something I don't know. Oi, there are snakes in the bushes. Why do you guys say oi? That's not a word. And even the English, I've seen Martin type out OI as well. What does that mean, oi? Shut up, Martin. Oi is like a greeting. Oi. Oi. What would I say? Like instead of saying hello or hey, I would say oi. Oi, mate. Oi, matey. Nothing special. I can't tell more. You could tell more. Yeah, you can. To death, do you ever do panels? Oi is slightly interrogative greeting, sort of cheeky. Okay. Is it kind of a question as well? Like, oi, what's up? And or do you cock your head up and be like, oi, like that? Like just cock your head up to say hello. To death, do you do no, I did before gaming, but I deleted it. No, I mean to death, would you come up on a panel so I could talk to you? Oi, oi, oi. Oi, oi, oi. Like yo for search. Yeah, nature's that's it. Like yo. Yeah, like that. I think that's what it is too. Like yo, oi. I like yo better. Oh, oi, move out of my way. I like it. Yeah, it goes well with pal, or as you say, pal. I don't say pal. I say pal. Not good enough speaking English. Well, where are you from? Where are you from? Oi, chow. Oi, chow, get out of my way. Oi, chow, get out of my way. Oi, oi is like good day. Good day. Good day, matey. Ogie, 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 ogie. Oi, oi, oi. What the hell? Chow. Baby chow. In my mind, I'm saying child, but it comes out baby chow. Morning, Army vet. To death. I just asked you where you're from. I want to know. No. Oh my goodness. Wednesday. Come on. Wednesday. Hello, Barbara Smith. What does it mean when they're playing football and say Aussie, 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 oi, oi, oi? Aussie, 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 oi, oi, oi. Means go, go, go. Let me see. Put ketchup. Ketchup on your sandwich. Ketchup. Ketchup. You say ketchup? Oh, ketchup. I don't know if it's northern sounding, but it's weird. Ketchup. I say ketchup. Put ketchup on your hamburger. Ketchup. Catch. Is that, see, when I look at that word, I say catch, like catch the ball, not catch the ball, catch the ball. You guys say cats up. Weirdos. They say ogie, ogie, ogie. Oi, oi, oi. Ogie, oi, oi, ogie. Oh my God. It sounds like a football, a college football chant. I say, what the fuck up? Ah. What the fuck up, y'all? Tits up. Y'all crack me up saying that. Maggie says that a lot. He's on me tits. That cracks me up. I'm just going to say, day before yesterday, Maggie called somebody a ball bagger. I about fell out. Fell out when Maggie said he's a ball bagger. I was like, what the hell? All gone tits up. Yes. Gone tits up. Yes. That's what she says. I've never heard stuff like that before. Then your mama goes around the back and lig it up. I don't know what that means. Hello, MP. I say it's all gone arse over tit. See, I don't understand that at all. Ass over tit, but that don't make any sense. $23 people here. Thank you so much. Come out of the naked bushes and say hello. Also, hit the like. Do that. If you haven't subbed up, consider doing that as well. I got to get back on the subs, you guys. I got to get back on getting the sub count going again because we're less than 200 away from goal. And then I'll be saying, oi, oi, oi. It ain't meant to make sense. Yeah, because it don't. It don't, Martin. And you know who else says Martin? Gina Diamond. Gina Diamond says, Martin. Hit the like if you please. Hit the like if you don't. Please just basically hit the like. Do that. $26 likes. Thank you guys so much. So I am looking at William. You guys, you English people will love this. I am looking at William Morris wallpaper for my kitchen. Y'all, he's lovely. All of his prints. It's lovely. So if you've got any wallpaper or curtains or any kind of textiles in the William Morris, is it William Morris or William Morrison prints? I want to know. I want to see William Morris. That's what I thought. I love him. I love all of his stuff. I said Morris the first time. Morris? Well, that's not the way that Kirsten and York say it. And she loves William Morris's prints. William Morris. William Morris. Oh gosh. Not Morris. Morris. William Morris. I did some great pictures of hares and foxes. He did some great hares. Oh, I would love to see those. I have to look it up. I bet you there's a bunch of stuff on eBay. I have to look up, and some Etsy. Because I'm figuring it out. I'm digging it. Painting isn't work. Now you want to. Well, no, I have to paint, Miss Barbara. I have to. I have got Benjamin Moore's white blue. Because like I said, my house for years and years and years I did it in colonial. That's my favorite, colonial and primitive. So I had that. And I just want to switch. I just want to switch. So I'm still going to go with the Benjamin Morris color. For the trim, because the trim in my house is darker than the walls. And but I was looking at the kitchen, and I feel like everything is so color blocked. So the kitchen doesn't have many walls on it because it's a big kitchen, but it's mainly all cabinetry. So there's not a whole lot of wall in there. So I thought, oh God, it'd be so pretty to put a print in there, like a wallpaper print. You've seen them on Temu? Well, now I'd be interested in Temu if that's what if they have that there. And wallpapering's, I don't think wallpapering's that hard. I mean, I've done stick and peel before, and I think wallpapering is easier because you could actually slide it, you know what I mean, to fit the right patterns. And because there's small spaces that'll have to be cut a lot, I think the best way to go is probably using just regular wallpaper. So believe me, I've got to paint too. I've got a lot of painting to do. My sister's a pro at wallpaper though, so I can get her butt over here and help me with it. They're usually colorful flowers and bushes with say a hare standing up. Yeah, yeah, and the ones that I like is like they have a lot of like muted color, like a muted color green, and then it's got like one flower that's a different color in different places. It's beautiful. Yeah, I really like his style. You know those people over the Germans that moved to England that don't know I exist that I loved so much, and they hate me because I think I stalked them without meaning to, or they think I did. She shows her house and stuff um on her channel, and I love it, and most of it's done in William Morris, and I adore it. Yeah, I could show you. I could show you something what I'm looking at. Good job, Nature Sounds. Let's do that. Let's help Leanie pick out some stuff. William Morris. Let's see. Oh my God, that's so lovely. So his, okay, let me show you. Okay, let me make it bigger. Okay, there we go. All right, so I love this, but not that color. But see how he does like intricate designs with and uses like, those are beautiful colors to me, like colors people wouldn't use. See, he's got birds in this one. I mean, his designs are just fabulous, completely fabulous. But I wouldn't want something that busy in my kitchen. But let's look over here. So, let's see what this says. Oh, here we go. Can you guys see that? I'll pull up one that's kind of like what I'm talking about. Look how beautiful those are, though. Man, he was a genius. Like this, I like this. Like I said, there's not a lot of wall space in my kitchen. So they have Victorian originals, simple, but that's more like what I like. Simple wallpapers. Whoa, that all doesn't look simple, does it? And then you could pick up here, it's like art, floral, flower, textile, easy, blue, drawing pattern, tulip, stick wall. Let's look at textiles. Well, there we go. Could you imagine some of this in a bedroom, though, too? Oh, lovely. So for the kitchen, I just think that it should be more muted. Like, these are too bright, but I saw a beautiful greenish one. I can't find it right now. I don't see it. And then he has stripes too, though, you guys. He does stripes. Here's the one that Liz was talking about. It's always got like a hare or a bird or something like that, and it's gorgeous. So what y'all think? Is that too busy for your style? Oh, this is it right here. This right here is what I was talking about for wallpaper. That color, it's got like blues and greens in it. I think it's lovely. Looks something very similar to that. What's this? That might be too green. Oh yeah, that's too green. That's not muted enough. That's pretty. That reminds me of Florida. I wouldn't mind getting like just some samples. You could probably get it off of eBay, but getting some samples and then doing something like this with it and hanging them up on the walls. That would be pretty. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Something very similar to that right there. But I want it in a more muted. Oh, there we go. Except all. Oh, look how fabulous that one is. The fruit on it. Oh, that's fabulous. Anyways, there we go. That's what I'm talking about, you guys. Painting this week in the bathroom. Do you have a kitchen window? I do. Sometimes adding a new curtain sheer change the room also. Yep, you're right. I need to I want to put a I have curtain in there right now. It's the toile blue and white. Um but I want instead I want to get a Roman shade to put in there. No, I love it. I want to do it in my bedroom, but my mother said it was old fashioned. I wish I had done it now. It's very popular again, you guys, to do wallpaper, but I don't care anymore. I mean, my house feels old fashioned anyways. I've got a lot of antiques and stuff in it. And I would rather it look old fashioned than because all this crap I'm watching, you guys, all these videos, all these YouTube channels, these cleaning, these hauls, these decorating videos, everybody's house looks the same. Everybody's using the same furniture, the same decor, the same way of decorating, and I don't do that. Something has to talk to me. Like the desk that I'm using right now, you guys, you would not believe the patina that's on this desk is over 100 years old. I bought it in a Salvation Army in Florida 15 years ago, and it was already over $100 then. I mean, 100 years old then. I paid $100 for it. And all that's wrong with it is one of the pulls is missing on the very bottom drawer, but you can't buy the pulls anymore. You can't buy the pulls because the pulls were made with the desk and they're made out of the same wood. So they have the patina on it. So I just leave it. But I love this desk. I love those dark blue and greens with the pop of pink flowers. Yes. That's what, yeah, that's what is back in now. Yeah. You're ahead of your time. That's right. Or sheer. Yeah, I think sheer's good too, but I'm always scared somebody's looking in at me. We watch too much true crime. You know that. Did you know you can take a picture and take it to Home Depot or something like that, uh, and point to the colors and print? They can match exact color from the sample. Yeah, they could get pretty close to it. Now I've taken a can in there before of their own can from a couple years prior that's got the color on the top, but it didn't have the number on it. It just had the splash of color. They didn't match it. It was off by a couple shades, and I was just like, I just redid the whole thing. So I mean, but they could get pretty dang close. I wouldn't ever again try to match up a paint because it never works out. But like I said, there's hardly any in there. I plan on once I get all of my fall stuff done, which my sister said she would come next weekend and help me with the painting. And I planned on doing it'll probably just be a video of my decorations in this part of the house. And hopefully my kitchen will be painted again and the trim will all be painted. The kitchen's not painted. I just it's all dark wood with stark white. I'm not kidding you. The starkest white paint, wall paint. And it wasn't until this week that I figured out what drives me crazy about it, and it's the stark white paint. I cannot do stark white. So I've got on the top in the family room, in this room, in the dog room, it's stark white on the top, and the bottom is Benjamin Moore white blue. And then all of the trim around the windows and the door frames are all done in that color as well. So I want all of that painted and gone away. And then I want to use what is that color called? Alabaster white. Because alabaster white it doesn't have any yellow tone to it, but it's just a tad off of the stark white, because I cannot handle it. I cannot handle the stark white. It just feels very sterile, if that makes sense, like a hospital. And it took me a while to realize, well, 2 years to realize what was bothering me about this damn paint in this house. And that's what it is. So hopefully next week, it shouldn't take me and my sister but a weekend to do all the painting all through here. And then I'll be able to pull the fall stuff out and start on that. And I'm super excited. If you're enjoying this live, please consider leaving a like. If you want to see more sub, it would be massively appreciated. Yes. Thank you so much, Lizzo. Thank you for dropping that. Not going to be on too much longer, you guys. That's another thing that I thought about, is that with everything that I think about this channel and questioning myself over the channel now, I think maybe just doing shorter lives probably is better. I don't know. I don't know what to think, but that's what I think. I don't know what to do different, but something's got to be different. Melly Joe says, my walls are done in antique white USA. See, I like that. I like it. I don't know why people would use this stark white. I don't know why. Oh, Lady O, hello, honey. How are you? Good to see you. Thank you for coming in here. Anyway, so I'm going to, I hate that you just got here, oh Lady O, and I was fixing to bow out. I'm glad you're doing well. It's been a minute. Yeah, so I'm gonna figure all this out, you guys. I really will. Figure out what makes more sense. But anyways, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out with me for a little while and giving me another education on how America's what's troubling you about the channel. I don't know, Barbara. I don't know. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to be a downer. But on one hand, I don't know. I don't want to say too much. I don't know. I don't know. Like after the live also. Yeah, if you haven't hit the like, you can do it as well afterwards. Eric, Can someone help me? I lost my notification on YouTube and don't know how to fix it. Notifications are a hit and miss, Eric. What you got to do is go into whatever channel. If it's this one, go to the channel page. You'll see the bell. Hit the bell again if it's not already hit. If it is hit, turn it off, then turn it back on. That's how you do it. It's just by clicking the bell. But memberships notifications are hit or miss. Sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't. It's really, really sad. So happy to catch you live. I know it's adios time. Yeah. Yeah, no, I thank you guys for coming in. I really do. Miss Barbara, I'll figure it out. I'll just figure it out. Maybe I'm in a funk. I don't know. I think I'm in a funk. I get into different funks. If you give us an idea, maybe we can help you work it out. I think it's just that I'm in a funk. I don't know what I'm doing yet. Are you not enjoying it? We love to see you, but it has to be right for you. Yeah, I do. I do enjoy it. You're welcome, Eric. No, I do enjoy it. I do. I just I need to figure out a balance for myself first of all. Because like I said, when I first started it, I talked a little bit about it. That, when I first came on for like the first 5.5, 6 months, right? I went live every night. And we did 6 to 8 hour lives every night, right? And it was good. It was really good. And then I realized after about 5.5 about 5.5 to 6 month mark, I figured out, okay, I need to start taking, a couple days off a week because I was starting to burn. And so I started that. That was good. Then I went and worked for a week for my son, and I only went live twice. And for that week, and then the week after that, I think I went live 3 times, and then last week I went live 3 times, and then this week I think I've gone live twice. The problem is, if you get a schedule to go live like I had, you eventually burn out. And then on the other hand, is that when you take days off, you get the scaries of coming back. Well, at least I do. Like, I'm just a nervous freaking, not nervous, but so apprehensive. Like, is anybody going to be there? Is chat going to move? Is, just all these negative things you put in your head. Like, why are we still doing this? And I don't want it to sound, I don't want to be a downer, and I don't want to sound like, oh, woe is me, because it's not that at all. I always said, that I would do it as long as I felt like people were finding value in it. So I just am. It's like you stay away for a little while, and then you get the scaries coming back and the apprehension of coming back, and you just have to find a. I guess you just have to find a. You have to find a schedule, and I think part of my problem is I don't live in a schedule, and I've always had a schedule. So it's not just YouTube, it's my whole life. It's like I've got too much there's not a schedule. And so I'm living willy-nilly. What? Who lives willy-nilly? I'm doing that, and I don't like that. I don't like that. I like structure. Something's missing. I'm in that state too, that I can't figure out what more should do. I need to finish my task for me, but I can't because I don't know how to end this. She wants our hearts growing fonder. I honestly, I do feel appreciated, and I do feel loved. I really do. And I do feel that from both sides. Like, I love you guys. I really do. I don't say that if I don't, because I'll just say, yeah, thank you. You know what I mean? Um, I've grown very close to people here. And so I do feel greatly appreciated and greatly loved. Now, understanding that, I don't understand it, but I don't have to, right? It's not my business. Um, it's just making sure that I'm doing the right thing for the right reasons for the right people, if that makes sense. And I got to figure it out. And then when you struggle back and forth with, am I going to go back to work? Am I not going to go back to work? So I put myself on a schedule. Like, it's just, I'm in my head too much. It's complete obsessive thinking. You and Maggie do a great job. We're always for you. Maybe Maggie could work something out, alternate. Yeah, I don't think, well, I know Maggie would not want to do that. She would not want to do it by herself for very long. And I can understand that. I mean, it's, she is co-host here, but ultimately it's my channel. You know what I mean? So I'm not sharing the channel. Maggie's just a great she's an asset, and she did nothing but add to the channel like the rest of y'all. Um so, but I don't think she'd be willing to alternate with me, that's for sure. Um my duty to chat all about Jesus Heavenly Father. I get that. I get that, the D-death. No, our investment property is not hurting anything, so presume it's okay. I believe DJ lives there. Hope he's okay. I hope he's okay. I haven't heard from him in a while. I hope he's well. If you're out there, DJ, we hope you're well. Um, I'll see true crime. I hope you're feeling well. I hope you're getting better, honey. I know you had surgery, and I hope you're getting better and that your healing is running very smoothly and you're not in much pain. Thank you, Barbara. I appreciate that. Love is unexplainable, so she can't describe it. Love covers all. True. Guys, give me just a second. Okay, give me, well, more than a second. I'm going to go and grab a quick ciggy. Mary Jane Dow. Good morning, love bug. I'm going to grab a quick ciggy. Give me just a few minutes here.
This song's got an end, no endless chain. No need to press replay again. Subscribers, you know it's short and sweet. Not 3 hours long, just a quick beat. Lean in, can play it for a short break. No long loops giving you a headache. Sit back, relax, or maybe don't. It's your choice, it's all yours to own. No replay, need to listen now. Just a quick zoom to lift your brow. This brief stay. Catchy tunes will brighten your day. Short and simple, that's our style. Hope it brings you a brief smile. It won't take you long to feel the beat. No dragging time, it's light and sweet. Leany knows this one's a breeze. Short enough to put you at ease. No replay, need to listen now. Just a quick tune to lift your brow. This song will end, you can be sure. No endless pain, just vibes so pure. Just a quick tune to lift your brow. This song will end, you can be sure. No endless pain, just vibes so pure. Whoa. Oh. Whoa. Oh. This song's got an end, no endless chain. No need to press replay again. Subscribers, you know it's short and sweet. Not 3 hours long, just a quick beat. Leany can play it for a short break. No long loops giving you a headache. Sit back, relax, or maybe don't. It's your choice, it's all yours to own. No replay, need to listen now. Just a quick tune to lift your brow. This song will end, you can be sure. No endless pain, just vibes so pure. No place called home, just a brief stay. Catchy tunes will brighten your day. Short and simple, that's our style. Hope it brings you a brief smile. It won't take you long to feel the beat. No dragging time, it's light and sweet. Leany knows this one's a breeze. Short enough to put you at ease. No replay, need to listen now. Just a quick tune to lift your brow. This song will end, you can be sure. No endless pain, just vibes so pure. Just a quick tune to lift your brow. This song will end, you can be sure. No endless pain, just vibes so pure. Whoa. Oh. Whoa. Oh.
Mercy. These dogs, y'all. See, Andersoni. Hi, baby. How are you, girl? Uh, peanut butter chocolate cookies. My God, that sounds delicious. I'm getting every day, but love catching all of you. Oh, I'm glad you're feeling better. Aussie True Crime. I really am. After this, I really need to find a partner for lifetime. There's an end on teaching, but can't find how it would end. That girl needs to quit. Who needs to quit? See, Lulu, why doesn't he come in here? I used to enjoy yarning with him and Tina's. Are we talking about Mission? Mission is blocked here. D-Death, I don't even know how to pronounce your name, but I don't know what you're talking about. We can't find the top of the mountain. Just say weird. I'm not sure what you're talking about. The incomplete feeling. Are we talking biblically here? Because I'm not sure. I'm not sure where you're going with this. And I really want to know. Still have little boy. Yes, yes. I take him home on Sunday morning, and I'm ready. Next time, I will never stay at my house ever again to dog sit. Never, never. And he's been good. He's been good, and my dogs have been good, but I can't let them together. Melly Joe's DJ been in here tonight. I'm sure he's okay. The quake didn't destroy any houses. Some homes were damaged. Yeah, we looked that up, Lulu. It's terrible, and I'm so sorry. I haven't seen DJ or heard from him in a week. So I don't know. Maybe he hates us. About me, and I haven't spoken. Hey, come on. Lulu, when I first started my channel, way back, I blocked him and Lionel. And the reasons why I did it is because, you know, Rose and I were friends, and I saw the stuff that that I just felt like was should be beyond YouTube. That's not, but it should be. And I felt like it was very abusive, the stuff that I had seen both of them do and say. And I think I blocked them within like 3 weeks, 2 weeks of having the channel. I was just done. And because supposedly they were supposed to be good friends of Rose's, right? They were both very, very close to her, and if that's what they're gonna do to their friend, like I don't need that kind of friendship, right? To me, if they'll do it to someone that they supposedly really care about, they'll do that shit to any of us. And I ended it before it started. And even though Rose and I are not friends per se, um I don't need it, and I don't need them coming in here and bashing. They get mad at her or whatever. I don't need it, and I don't want it, and I won't put up with it. So I had nothing invested. Didn't know either one of them from Adam. So I don't need subs that bad that I have to keep potential people in here that are going to cause problems, and that's the way that I look at it. Um, and I mean, I don't know anything about his post, but obviously he's still doing some really mean stuff if he's writing stuff about females. I mean, shut the fuck up. Just shut up. Move along. If you got to use your community post to bash people, I mean, come on. Nobody needs that. They were going around saying I have missing teeth at scandalous. As I have it, my front gap just moved and I'm fat, ugly. Let him carry on. He'll never bring me down. Wow. But he has always been polite to me, and I understand why you felt that way, right? Well, I always said whatever happens, people's relationships outside of here they don't have anything to do with me. Um, I don't want to get involved and I don't want it brought here. Um, so I didn't necessarily block him only because I was Rose's friend at the time. I blocked him because I saw what vile people they were. And I knew they were coming in here and I'd only been here like 3 weeks, so of course nothing had kicked off. But when I just saw the shit, I was like, "Oh no, 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 you can't. No, you're not bringing that here." So I just left it. I still don't want it. I don't want nothing to do with it. Those two are just bleh, bleh. Um, and women tear each other down enough. That's the way I think. Women tear each other down enough. We don't need men doing it. People can be friends with whoever they like, just need to try and keep things civil. That's correct. I believe that 100%. He must have some issues to be so negative. I have seen some things he did, which was really funny, that Lionel was always awful and just bizarre. It's crazy I haven't spoken. What's mean, Mary Jane Doe? I like encouraging people. Me too, Lady O. I just don't have, I'm not going to put up with it. I'm just not. I don't need subs that bad. I just don't. What do you think is mean, Mary Jane Doe? The post. I say I didn't see the post. I don't even know what his name is. I wouldn't even know where to look, but it's so senseless, right? It's really senseless. It really is. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Um, uh, Miss C. Andersony, are you still here? Or did you bounce already? It's so shallow. Let a problem with the female, then you get the opinions I gave up, and he did. Thinking yours misdirected. SA was in here, what? I don't know how long ago. It's been a while. The last time I saw him, I was already signing off when he came in. So it's really Rosie has a problem with or whatever. Yeah, I agree with that. I think he has a problem with Rose, and Marie is close to Rose, so why not attack her? Just give Rose something else to be upset at him about. Miss C. Andersony, I bought you a Just Because today. I've actually got your Christmas one already. What's really funny is last year I got Lori's. Lori's just came to me really fast. But this year yours came to me really fast. It just dropped right in front of me. And I was like, what? So I'm super excited to get that to you. I haven't bought your fall one yet. Are we buying fall too? Do we do fall and Christmas? Lizzo says that Mary Jane Doe, it's Rose. That's the problem. She has ranted about him constantly for months, and some of the stuff she has said has been terrible. I think they both can be terrible to each other. I really do. And I think that's on them. And I think we just leave it there, let them deal with it. I hate it that it's been used on other people, but let them deal with it, and we'll just keep them out of here. Keep that negativity out of here because I don't want it. Seem to be the Aussie men on YouTube that are just totally. You think really? You think so? That the Aussie men are total nasty bogans? Remember that fella from West Australia, creepy too. I was going to ask if you put up your fall stuff. No, honey. Aunt Donna's supposed to come and help me next weekend, do some painting and wallpapering. Well, she doesn't know about the wallpapering yet. I just came up with that idea. And then once I get that done, then I'm going to put my fall stuff up. I've been ready for 2 weeks, but I wasn't going to do it when your Nana and Papa were here. I think I already bored them half to death. You never seen two people so happy to be going home as your Nana and Papa. So, I mean, I bored the hell out of them. I did. It was terrible. Where's Mel Ben? Not seen her for a little while. She always cheers the place up. I don't know. I don't know where she's been either. I hope she's well. I hope she's okay. I always do my fall stuff the first week of school. I know. I know. And I really wanted to do it too. I mean, because it's felt like fall here. And so it's been easier. And I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos about decorating and stuff like that. And it's just giving me the burn. But for some reason, I feel like I can't do anything until I paint. Yeah, Pink Fan. It's been a while since we've seen Pink Fan. It's been a while since we've seen. That's another thing. I was thinking about a lot of that today too. It's like, I know people come and go, right? People come and go, and I don't need to be taking any of that personally. But and I try not to. I really do. but I end up missing people. I really do. And I thought about Pink Fan today. I thought about uh, Anointed Praise today. I thought about um, there was a couple people that I thought about, and I was just like, wow. I wonder if they're okay. Just because they're both fall and Christmas. Okay. I do not have either one of your fall, but I gotta get it. Maybe I'll get it tomorrow. I've got to go to an antique store tomorrow looking for something, and then uh I gotta go get Isabel's present. And so uh um maybe I'll be able to pick up your guys' fall stuff tomorrow too. I went to Hobby Lobby. I don't know why I didn't pick you guys up anything. I think I was worried about myself. What? I was worried about myself. You're all taking fall in my bulbs in jasmine and getting longer. Gonna be there's a hot summer coming. Well, I'm hoping for a cold winter. I'm ready for some severe snowstorms. I have gotten into Raggedy Ann and Andy for my fall decor. How cute! Amazing how we get attached to each other on YouTube and we've never met each other. Isn't it though? Uh it is amazing, lady. It really is. I remember one of the first lives I did, we talked about that about or relationships on YouTube Real, and most people said yes, but of course they've been on YouTube a lot longer than I have. Um um and I have found it to be true. I mean, there's people in here right now. I wouldn't know what to do if I didn't see them a couple of times a week that have been here since pretty much day one. Melly Joe, I think, has been here the longest. She's been here since day one. And but there are people I just wouldn't know what to do if I didn't see them, and I worry about them, think about them way too much, and I freaking dream about them. And I don't want to be dreaming about you people. They're having a sort of war where they mock each other's material on their shows and mention each other all the time. So it's been all over. I've been all over and looked at their shows too. Yeah. Well, I'm not going to give you your Christmas one until like probably Thanksgiving is when I'll give you guys your Christmas ones. I had fellowship with my Masonic group at an old fellow's place. He tried to make a lovely lunch for us, then went talk and began to cry over his daughter having no contact. I want to bring him home. Oh, Lulu. Nuh-uh, Lulu, that's not true. You know the haunted doll Annabelle. You guys know how much I love that name Annabelle too. Was a Raggedy Ann doll. Nuh-uh. I also done small pumpkins and pears together like fall. Like I love pears in fall decorating. I love pears. Holly Hobby dolls. Yeah, I remember Holly Hobby. My girls had a Holly Hobby little rocking chair. And I think see, didn't you guys have like Holly Hobby bedding when you were little? I think you did. They were rag dolls, weren't they? Yeah. Raggedy Ann was Annabelle. She's a glass case. She's so haunted. Yeah, and a bed. You're right. You're right. I loved Holly Hobby. Hold on a minute. Got some stuck in my You passed out for a few five flames. Well, welcome back, honey. I thought so, see. I thought so. Yes, you said goodbye to us. You said you were passing out. You knew it was going to happen. My favorite doll was a Chrissy doll, and my sister had the velvet doll. Oh, I wanted Holly Hobby wallpaper, but I remember the salesman telling me I would grow out of it and hate it in a few years. I was 11, and he was right. Oh, yeah, you told us you were passing out. We all wished you a fine adieu. You're welcome, honey. Get you some rest, okay? Thank you for coming in, Flames. I appreciate it so much. I got into Raggedy Ann and Andy from the vintage cartoon about the pumpkin that didn't smile. Well, you know, when the twins were born, uh, your um, your cousin's twins, I gave them Raggedy Ann and Andy dolls for Christmas that year. Hang on just a second. See, which ones did you start watching? He came and went Martin. Damn it. Oh, from the 30s. Wow. You're definitely an old soul, honey. When I was in my teen, everyone it was into the pirate, P- Pierrot, Pierrot design. I don't know what that is. Oh, that's sweet. He's an old soul too. Well, part of him is. Let me just say that. Hope everybody's feeling better over there. Everybody over the C word. Oh my God. Still a slight cough. Oh, well, you guys feeling better though, right? My gosh, I cannot imagine feeling spring weather in September. That's so wild to me. Gotcha, Lizzo. I understand. I didn't pay much for fall this year. Just a new mat, new florals for my pots. Much better. Um, this is the first year we went and really bought anything. And truly the reason why we went is because they had 50% off Christmas. And girl, I'm telling you, I got the most beautiful wrapping paper. That's vintage kind of wrapping paper from when I was a kid. For $5 a roll. And let me see if I could pull it up. I want to show you all my wrapping paper. Hold on a minute. Give me a minute. Okay. No, I didn't mute myself. I was looking up something I want to show you guys. I need some resin Christmas trees. What do you mean by those? I want some bottle brush Christmas trees, but I just hate buying more stuff because I've got so many totes. But I'm telling you what, I'm going back through totes again, and I'm just gonna bring over what I'm not gonna use to you guys and just keep passing them. And if you guys don't want them, then pass them on. But I'll show you the Christmas wrapping paper. I can't believe for the first time for the first time ever, I'm gonna only use 2 different color Christmas paper. That's never happened to me before, and I always thought it was weird, but I couldn't pass up these quarter. Justin Bieber's wife had a baby boy. Middle name is Blues. Considering Justin lives with depression, I'm not sure that name is helpful. Right. Lucky at Lulu, it's cold and wet right in the middle of September. Then all of a sudden, spring hits. Do you have bottle brush trees in USA? Yeah, we do. I don't have any. I want to get some though. Okay, so let me show you guys. Yeah, that's on. So this paper right here, see, it looks like old paper from when I grew up. Look at the price, you guys. $4.99. You won't believe how much wrapping paper's there. It is insane the amount of wrapping paper. Isn't that beautiful though? I love it. So the colors I'm using is this muted red and this tannish color. Let me see if I can find the other wrapping paper that I have. No, sir. Hello. No wrapping paper reviews. We're reviewing them. My mom had bottle brush trees when I was a child. Oh, I didn't like them. I didn't like them until this year. All right, let me see the other one that I found. It's so pretty. I like the old kind of wrapping paper. I mean, I like the colorful, fun stuff too, but oh, this one. You guys, this one. Look how beautiful this is. It reminds me of my mom. Okay. It's this one right here. It's trees and it's got little red cardinals in it. Isn't that beautiful? I love it so much. So I got that one too. And then, let me see. How do we get back? Um, where are we doing that? They don't have my, oh, they don't have the other ones. Anyways, there are two ones that just are muted red by itself color, and then another one is like these colors right here. But with a different scene on them. But they look really old fashioned, and I love them. And I want to get some beautiful ribbon and make my packages beautiful this year. You use Christmas bags. I love Christmas bags too. But I will tell you, my beefcake, he loves to wrap presents. He loves it. And he wraps beautifully. He wraps like my mother, and he wraps beautifully. And usually he takes a whole day. He'll go in his room. I throw all the Christmas gifts in there, and I just write on the Christmas gift whose is whose. And he sits there and wraps them all and takes a whole day, puts on his Christmas movies, and does it all day long. And but this year I want to help Jip because I'll let him wrap them, but I'll decorate them. I'm using grocery bags for wrapping this year. Oh, I love that. Do you know what Beefcake's mom told me one year? That whenever she was young, that her parents wrapped their gifts in the funnies from the paper. Did you guys ever get those? Did you guys ever get it where your Christmas presents were either wrapped in newspapers or just the funnies? Because that's what they used for wrapping gifts. Silver and gold wrapping in grocery bags this year. Beautiful. I do gift bags. I can't wrap for shit. I understand. I don't wrap really good either. Lady says, my mom passed away about 9 years ago and I'm 70. Wow. I'm sorry to hear that, lady. I really am. You just got done with work? All right, girlfriend. All right. You like to rap too? I hate to rap. I don't mind it, but there's just so much that I try to get through it just really, really fast. And he does it. Melly Jo said, "Oh wow, you're so lucky to have a partner who loves wrapping presents. Mine just whines." Yeah, it's his thing. He absolutely just gets into he loves it. And he really does wrap beautifully. I mean, all the sides are like perfect. He said his grandmother taught him how to wrap. My nan called the comics the funnies. Yeah, she never wrapped prezzies in them though. I don't do Christmas, but like wrapping presents. Aw, remember me and Dad wrapped together in the room? Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm usually doing something else because he used to do it on Christmas Eve. He used to piss me off big time. So, anyways, I wanted to go get the wrapping paper because you can't even get that much wrapping paper at the dollar store. I couldn't believe it. $4.99 for, I mean, and it's like double. The rolls are double uh than what you get like at the dollar store. I couldn't believe it. And then I looked for bottle brushes, but the bottle brush trees, but they were like pink and fuchsia and orange and pink, and it just looked unnatural. I was like, negative, that's not happening for me. And trash talk. Yeah, that's right. Hey, Wild Angel, how are you, girl? Um, yeah, so I got those. I did get a couple because everything Christmas right now is on sale. So I had to throw away some of, well, we talked about it. See, I threw away a lot of my greenery and flowers and stuff that I've been carrying around for 20 years. And so I just got I picked up just a few things. And I can't wait to show you guys when I do my video of my decorated stuff. I went to Goodwill as well because I wanted to find some old books. Only found 2. That's okay. I found this huge picture, and it reminds me of England. It's got a bunch of trees in the background, like snow on the ground, bunch of trees in the background that are all dead, all the leaves have fallen off. It's got this like house that's made out of stone, and it's just got like a goat cart. I don't know if you guys know what a goat cart is, and it's got a Christmas tree inside of it that had just been cut down, and it was in heaven. I got it for $10. Could you believe it? I miss all the days. If I could take out all the bad days out of my past, I would go relive the past, some of the past, because all my florals were dated. Yeah, mine were all falling apart. They've been through animals. They've been through how many moves. I just got rid of a lot of them. I didn't pick up a whole bunch, just a couple of Christmas trees that were like little Christmas trees that I could put in crocks and stuff like that. Um, yeah, I didn't buy much, but I've had the same wreath, not Christmas. I've had the same Christmas wreath for about 10 years, but I've had the same wreath for the front door for fall. Um, Forgot. I don't know. I think I bought it in Florida, so I think it's been like 18 years, 15 years. Anyway, so it was half off, so I got another one that's different than what I've ever bought. So I'm super excited about that. Oh my God. Fried green tomatoes is on TV. What up? It's my jam. I love it. Oh, and I bought some tapered candles, battery operated, because they were $1.49. Tawanda! All right, y'all. I think I'm going to close this one down. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being here with me and hanging out. 3 hours is, I think, plenty. You guys have a good day, and hit the like on your way out if you haven't done so far. All right, guys, I love you so much, and be good at it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.